Dean feel about having his mother around now?
There's a lot of mixed emotion. I think he's confused. He's excited, but he is. You have to remember, she's a stranger to him, and he's a stranger to her. Here's this woman who has now come back to life 30 some odd years later, and she's not only now having to adjust to modern technology, the internet, like none of the cell phones, what's that? So her adjustment I think is going to be a little strenuous for the relationship. Plus she now has to deal with the fact that both of her sons are living hunter lives, the exact life that she tried so desperately to get out of when she was alive. And so, there's going to be some tension, there's going to be some emotion. Sure, there's joy, but there's a lot of hesitancy there too, because now she's also another kind of avenue to get at the brothers. If something happens to her, then that leaves. So there's vulnerability that comes with her presence.
Plus, I assume Dean is totally freaking out about Sam now, too.
Well, but he doesn't know.
Oh.
Right? So, and Sam thinks that Dean's dead because he went to kamikaze the darkness at the end of the season. So for all intents and purposes, Sam's going, well, my brother's not going to come for me because he suicide bombed the darkness. So Dean's got to quickly figure out that something's wrong and Sam's gone. Because he's going to basically come home and be like, hey, Mom's back! Sam? So that's kind of where we pick up in the beginning of the season. And then it very quickly becomes, Liam Neeson from Taken. He's coming to rescue. Dean's coming to rescue.
God's parting words to Dean were, it's not my responsibility, I'm taking a vacation, Sam and Dean can take care of the rest. So basically another dad throwing the responsibility over to Dean. How do you think Dean is reacting to that?
It's what he knows, right? So this is kind of what I'm excited is we're kind of dialing it. We're kind of, control alt deleting and getting back to the basics of what Supernatural is. Yeah, Dean and Sam, get back together eventually. I don't know when. I haven't read that script yet. But eventually it'll get back to them taking cases, driving down the road, listening to rock music, and hunting things that go bump in the night. There are obviously these added elements of the Men of Letters, Mom, Lucifer's running wild. So it'll be tricky to navigate, but yeah, I think with the whole, God said, hey, you deal with it as you've been dealing with it, essentially. And maybe I'll come back sometime, who knows, right? So it's, I think that even though Dean would love to have God do something a little bit more, finalizing with whatever the supernatural world is, it's what he knows. So he's going to go back to being what he does, to doing what he does best. Yeah. So I'm excited about it. Good.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.